Why is this? Why is there a bottle of water in front of me? Gah! Hello, everyone. I keep forgetting which buttons to press.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Holy Kungadero, a whole year! Welcome to the fantasy zone, Cameron. That's incredible, a whole year. That's great. Thank you so much for your support. Hold on, that's not the one that I wanted. Yeah, thank you so much for your support. Introducing the bottle. Thank you all so much for supporting me. Hold on, I gotta get my arms down. I'm getting cramps. There we go. How's everyone doing? So I've been practicing. So tonight's stream, we're gonna play more of Akumajou Dracula, Demon Castle Dracula, for the X68k. This should have happened last stream. I think it was just a freak issue. Honestly, I've done some stress testing with the emulator, working fine. So I don't think there should be any issues. Also, I've been practicing off stream. This game is the kind of game that's like really hard at first, really like deceitful at first. Like not deceitful, but you know, it's like kind of one of those games where you need to get put through the ringer first, and then once you know what's coming and once you know how to deal with the stuff that's coming, then it's like it's fine. You know what I mean? There's still some hard spots. It's a very what's the word that I'm looking for? A very demanding game. Oh, demanding. What's the word? It's punishing. Yeah, punishing. I think punishing is the closest thing that I'm reaching for here. Very punishing game. So like, stakes can be pretty fatal, but once you know what to do, you know it's just a matter of not letting spaghetti not letting spaghetti fall out of your hands. You know what I mean? Give me just a second. I just realized that I got some other stuff here just to make sure that everything is fine, that you're listening to the best quality possible of me. Okay. Oops, Salmadusas. Alright. Second. Oh god, now my claws are tangled in a bunch of cables. You know, I don't use wireless stuff because I'm like, it's got latency or in whatever. Gotta recharge the batteries, but sometimes I find myself in a mess of cables and I'm like, you know, this would be easier if I just did wireless stuff. Alright. Oh, do you hear that? That's the Konami logo. Let's go check it out. You like that transition? Pretty good, isn't it? How's the audio levels? Let's take this intro here. See how my audio levels are like. Is the game too loud? Am I too loud? Oh, I need to get off this. I need to stop doing my thing where I sing along to the song because I'm on a delay, so it's not gonna work. Sounds good to you? Alright. So in my practice run, I got all the way to the final level, and then I lost my lives there, and I was like, all right, I shouldn't play it all the way through before I actually get to stream it. You're significantly... Yes. I want to be significantly louder than the game. That is a good thing. Unless the game is like, you can't really hear it because I'm so loud. That's not what I want. if this sounds good, if this sounds fat, then we're good. Okay, great. We're gonna start a new game all the way from the beginning. Oh, could go to the other side. Another thing too is that I'm using my M30 Mega Drive style controller here. The Xbox One controller was giving my fingers a little bit of cramping. Oh, look at that. Look at Simon. Watch out. So the 68k, I don't know if there's a I think there probably is a controller for the 68k. But the thing about it is that a lot of people use the Atari joystick, I think, for the 68k. It was compatible with that. I was reading an interview of this game, right? And the developers are saying, like, you probably want a joypad for this one instead of the Atari joystick. For this game, right? Because they made it extra hard and stuff. There were also some other information that I gathered from the interview is that apparently this game has 6 loops, which is crazy. There are 6 different loops to this game. For those who don't know what a loop is, in arcade games, when you finish a game, right? A lot of NES games also do this. A lot of NES and Famicom games do this. But once you finish a game, the game restarts over, right? From the beginning. That's called a loop. Usually, when a game restarts from the beginning, they will actually have designed the game over again to be harder, right? Like, they will adjust some parameters. They'll maybe add some stuff that wasn't there before, right? Like, add enemies where there weren't, or make enemies to behave differently. And that's called a loop. So apparently this game has 6 of these. Once you beat the game, it just restarts to a harder version of the game. Once you beat that one, it restarts to another harder version. There's 6 of those. Can you believe that? Now, apparently they hit something in the 6th loop of this game. If you weren't here last stream, so in the original, so this is a remake of the original Castlevania, right? If you weren't here last time. See, the layouts here are very familiar, except there's some stuff that's different. Like this, if I bust this wall here, there'd be a chicken here. In this version, there's just infinite fleamen. Infinite fleamen spawn from there. But don't worry, there's still a chicken. It's just hidden somewhere else. What happens when I don't know, Cameron. I honestly don't know. They just say that there's a secret in the last loop. I'm guessing that once you beat the last one, you're sent back to the beginning of the last loop. Alright, let's get this crown. I want to get scores so I can get the maximum amount of lives that I can. Ba-da-ba-bow. Ba-bam-ba-ba-dow. So this stage is pretty similar to the one on the NES Castlevania. This is a sort of a remake or reimagining. More of a reimagining than a remake of the original Castlevania. So this stage is pretty similar. Those eye enemies aren't in this game. Usually I would use an axe against the boss that's coming up. But I've also covered that the clock here. Hold on. He's too far away. I need to bring him closer. Okay, spawn closer, please. You can stop the boss with the stopwatch and then just kill him. And then just kill him that way. Isn't that cool? Oops. You can just use the stop clock once, and if you're fast enough, you just kill him. I'm not sure. I think it's a bit trickier on the original Castlevania. Maybe it's actually harder here because the bat boss reforms every time you hit him. But if you use the stop clock, he doesn't, right? So this stage here is completely original. Or rather, it is loosely based on a later stage from original Castlevania. But it's very much its own thing. This is like the game showing you that it's like this isn't just the NES Castlevania, you know? Done something different here. Oh. Another thing that you can do here than the original you cannot do is whip downwards or diagonally downwards or straight downwards. And of course, the jump isn't completely locked to one direction, so you can actually maneuver in the air, which makes a lot of sections from the original game a lot easier. Not your mom's Castlevania, exactly. There we go, got him. I don't want the knife. The knife sucks. Never use the knife. Oh. Alright, we can just... Bam. Bam. Hoda. Bam. Bam. Ah, shoot. And not stop time at a great... Why do I suck at this game? Oh, that's fine. I was being careless also because I knew there's this guy here. Look at this guy. The merchant. I don't like these items. You give me something better. Give me something better. Yeah, there we go. This nice, tasty, juicy chicken. Thank you, merchant. Hold on. Oh. Isn't this song crazy, by the way? This sounds like it's from a Thunder Force game. This metal, you know? Get over here, Raft. Come on. There we go. Yeah, the opposite of Ghosts and Goblins. Well, sometimes in Ghosts and Goblins you don't want to have the knife either. And in Castlevania, the knife is pretty... I think it's the worst weapon on most Castlevanias. Shoot! I forgot. I could have used the stop clock here. Ah, man, I completely forgot about that. Dot taught me that. I watched a little bit of her play, and she used... You can use the stop clock in this section. I kept forgetting about that, but you can use the stop clock on this section. Those mermen are not a problem if you do that. Oh. Fine, it's fine. Fine. It didn't fall down, so it's fine. There we go, see? There we go, we got our whip powered up. Look at this boss. Look how scary this boss is. Dude, this boss is so scary. Look at him. Just kidding. He's such a chump. Did you see that? Defeat him at once. First time you see him, it's like, ah, this is so scary. You can knock me off of this anytime, but it's so big. It's such a big dragon. Kind of a chump. Kind of weigh on him till he dies. And only if you're like extremely unlucky, you fall down off that flat, off of that raft. Scary. Strategy with these flea men that these birds keep dropping is always the same. As soon as he drops, stop and take care of it. Like that. If you don't do that, if you try to ignore them, they will become a big hassle. So you need to take care of them as soon as they drop. If you do that, it's super easy to deal with them. Get out of here, water wooblets. You know, regular skeletons are much more dangerous than that dragon skeleton. Honestly, I completely agree with your original statement there. Shoot. Come on, I just got a chicken. There we go. I want to see something cool. Come on, fire at me. Fire. Ah, damn it. Yeah, did you see that? You can knock that arrow out of there. Just bam. Good evening, Aunt Fizzlers. Didn't want to lose that much health, I'm gonna be honest. You need to retire this knife. The only way to do that is to wait until this platform is synced enough with the other platform over there. I can just jump to it and then grab this candle. Oh! Alright, we gotta dispose of this mud, these mud women. Done with this frog. There we go. What's over here anyway? Because how do you get over there? Do you do this? You do this! Oh my god! No! No! I wanted that! Oh man, that was the herb sub-weapon. No! Man, I wanted that so bad. Shoot. Do I? I mean, that's the question though. Do I actually have another chance to get it? Ah, that was my way. It could be that once you just die, not there anymore. You know what I mean? Could be like a chicken that way. Wait, actually, I don't think chickens reset. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, I just gotta get out of here, bird. There we go. Oh god, I'm gonna have to pop one of these out, I think, because I think I'm one hit away from dying. Not yet. Not yet. Not dangerous yet. Hi, Phoebe. Oh. Oh. Look at Simon's legs here. He's replacing one leg with the other. Do you see it? He's moving forward and then suddenly... the other leg now. It's like his legs are doing a centrifugal movement, like Teos' tails when he runs. Alright. What do you think this is? What could the designers have meant by this red ink here? It's strawberries? I love strawberries. Ah, just kidding! It's a death trap. Wait, is there... Ooh, I don't know if there's even another chicken here. Or if there is, I don't know where it is. Actually, let me think. Yeah, I don't think there's any other chicken here. I need to pop one of these out. Hey, you flea man. Yeah, get out of there. Stay there. Hold on. I need to stop. Okay, okay, got it. Oh no, now I have to pop this other flea man. Shoot. See, this skeleton is much more dangerous than that dragon skeleton. I almost got hit there. Alright, we're not gonna pick up any sub-weapons. We're gonna stay with this medicinal herb. Wonder if there's any chicken here that I don't know of. I don't think so. Alright, let's pop one of these babies out. Oh, shoot. Oh, right. He takes away hearts from me. Shoot. No, don't summon the devil. Don't summon Lucifer. You know what? I'm just gonna use the other one. Because otherwise you can use that attack that saps hearts away from me. Yeah, this one, see? Yeah, okay. Good thing I popped it. Goodbye. Actually, I really didn't need... Huh? I really didn't need to. Because I have full health already. And this boss is not really hard. It's just that sometimes you can just hang around in the air. It's like, I can't reach him. Barkerville. It is Barkerville. Ah! Como é que eu traduziria Barkerville? É a vila... é a Vila Uau. É a Vila Uau. É a Vila Uau. Vila Uau, Vila Uau, Vila Uau. Ahu! Ah! Get out of here. There we go. Ah! Thank you for the pet, dog. Dog RL. Whoa. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh. You gotta respect these Medusa heads. Can't not respect them. Day 3, in which you learned the game was previously being kind to you, yeah. But it's fine. We know how to deal with this. Alright. We're gonna drop... Oh, thank you for the water bottle, Vivi. Give me a second. Let me drink this. Delicious. Thank you, Vivi. Heart, heart, heart. You like the secret? Payazo taught me last stream. Or rather, motion towards it, right? He was kind enough to not tell me. It was just like, I think there was something around here. I was like, okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. We had to get rid of the medicinal herb, but I think this is going to be better in the long run. We do need a good sub-weapon for Medusa, I think. Blood skeletons! Isn't that metal? She cries out the blood skeletons. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Get out of here. Oh. Armor. Get out of here. There we go. Oh, shoot! Nice! I didn't even know that. I was like kind of whipping blindly because I was like, there's gonna be another bed, isn't there? Okay, we got triple X. This is gonna be good. I gotta not get that candle because there is a holy water here, if I remember correctly. Either this one or the previous one. I'm just not gonna get both for caution. Kinchi? Actually, ideally, I would have liked, you know, I should have picked the holy water. I think the holy water is probably better for Medusa. But I mean, it's triple X. It's triple X. Come on. I did it again. That was too early. I keep wanting to get out of there too early. Also, X is good for this part. These butthole skeletons. Yeah, but X goes really far up. It can be hard to aim. Unless the enemy is directly above us. Oh yeah, check this out. If you stay here and face this way, that guy just falls down there and gets stuck there. So you don't have to deal with him. That fun. Oh. Oh yeah, I killed that enemy. Get this chicken. Alright, Medusa. Okay, the X doesn't go that far up. Oh, shoot. Get out of there, Simon! Gotta be more aggressive. But I sucked. I sucked. I should have maybe kept the medicinal herb, honestly. Oh, come on. Don't give me the 2 when I don't have a sub-weapon. Shoot. My whip is still not long enough. Simon says? Wait. In what context should I have said that? Oh. Oh. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I know what Simon says is, but like, where could I have injected that pun? Is what I meant. Please, skeletons. Please. Fuck you. Fuck you. There we go. I see. I could have made a pun with like the PDA, like Sonic says. Yeah, I could have done that. Could have done that. I'm sorry. You gone to my streams for wit. Yeah, picked the wrong streamer. Yeah, backed the wrong horse. All I can do is make references to giant bomb videos that nobody cares about, like Barkerville. All right, eat holy water. Come on, eat it. Eat it, Medusa. No! I think I'm dead. Ah! Ah, yes, the number 4. Why did it give me again? That video is so good. Shoot. Oh yeah, and don't forget blinking white guy. That's a giant bomb thing too. You know the meme of blinking white guy? That's just a giant bomb personality. That's Drew Scanlon. He was reacting. He was doing a joke, right? He was doing a joke by reacting to the camera. Because I think it was Jeff. They were playing a farming game and they were talking about like farming hose, you know? And so he did that blinking reaction as a joke, as a reaction joke. My favorite Drew moment. I shouldn't talk about this. Nobody will get this or relate to this. But my favorite Drew moment is that he has to do he's like on a couch with someone and someone says something and then he immediately thinks of like a pun for it. And then he waits for like a full minute before delivering it when everyone has already forgotten what the pun is in relation to. He just drops it. And you see like a bunch of emotions go through his face. Like he thinks of the pun. He's like looking away. It's like, oh man, should I say it? Should I not say it? For like a full minute. And then he does it. And nobody cares because nobody even understands what he said. It just rose off of everyone. So good. Back away, Medusa. Back the fuck. No, don't stay closer to me, Medusa. And it's such a funny clip because you see the emotions. It's like a good actor. Let's the audience see what they're thinking just through their faces. Drew was doing that. You just see like him like. You see exactly what's going through his head. It's like, wait, know of a pun. Should I say it? I waited too long. Is the timing right? I'm just gonna say it anyway. I'm just gonna resign myself to my fate. Take a deep breath. Then he just says it. Really funny. And then once he says it, he just like looks at the cameras like, I did it, you know? Like, nobody will appreciate this, but I did it. Huh. Well, you know, What happened to Giant Bomb happened before fandom. I haven't been watching Giant Bomb content since 2020, I want to say. Huh. Ah, did you see that? Wasn't that cool? I feel bad. After the original crew left, they hired some good talent. Voidburger in particular deserves a lot of notice. Voidburger is okay, but it's not what I signed up for, you know what I mean? I'm sure if she was with other people there that I cared about, she would have been an okay addition. But, yeah. They got Den Reichert back, so that's one entertaining face. This thing, I think the strategy here is to do this. Wait, shit! Damn it. I was supposed to do it closer. Oh. I'm gonna need a chicken. Do I want an axe? Actually, I think the cross is better. Cross is a really good weapon. Unless you want something very vertical, I think that you do not shoot. You do not pick axe over cross, you know? Generally speaking. Like, look at this. Bam. Oh yeah, I need to remind myself of these gears. It's really... There are these background gears that just fall into the foreground and you have no idea to know which ones. Unless you know exactly which ones they are. X would be good here, but for the boss battle, I think cross is better. There we go. Not that I don't think I'll be able to get this boss battle done like this. I think I need full health for it. It's really tough boss battle. This enemy doesn't respawn, so it's fine if I fall down like this. If I need more space away from it. Actually, I think that reset the enemy entirely. But he doesn't respawn. He doesn't despawn. You know what I mean? There we go. Got him rid of. Nope. More height, please. 1, 2. 1, 2. Here, which points rewards you feeds you an entire chicken. Oh man, if only. Hello, Bean Splash. There we go. Two, 3, 4, 1. There we go. Oh, let's get this heart. I would really like a 2 at the very least. The only problem with the cross is that if you don't have it powered up, you can only throw one at a time, see? There we go. And so if you don't catch it quickly, it can take you a while before you can shoot another one. So I'm would really like a 2 here. But I don't think I'll be able to get it. Yeah, see, the boss is already here. Right past this bone dragon. Bone pillar. No! I should have just used one of my crosses, but I was being stingy for no good reason. Well, I don't think I'll be able to do this boss. In this little health. I'm not sure, Filzers, if I'm gonna be honest. The lady werewolf is very strong. She's very strong, and unfortunately, she's not my friend. Yes, okay. Okay, we got this. We got this. We got this, baby. So her pattern is that she goes crazy on these on this clock tower and starts tearing it apart and throwing bits and pieces at you. Until you get her to half health. Then after she's half health, she then switches up to grabbing one of the handles of the clock, one of the hands of the clock, and then just goes melee attack with it. But when she does that, she's actually a chump, and it's super easy to beat her once she gets to her second phase. Yeah. Hello, user Mario64. Oh, I love this song. Yeah, see, this is what I wanted. This is what I needed. Dude! Somehow I did not get damaged. That's incredible, honestly. That's incredible luck. Huh. Thank you, Payaso. Oh! Something also that I wasn't doing very much on my first playthrough. Damn it, I want that clock, but I won't be able to get it. Yeah, there you go. Something that I wasn't doing very much on my first playthrough is using these diagonally down and straight down whip swings. You'd think they're not that useful, but they super are. Especially the this one, right? This one, you're like, what use could this be? Unless you're very high up, you know what I mean? But there's actually a lot of uses for that. A lot of pests, especially these kinds of enemies here that just go in a sine wave, can, theoretically, I was not going to do it because it would be too dangerous for me to do it here. But you can just do this, you know? Imagine that I hit that Medusa head when I did that. If you were to imagine that I did hit that Medusa head while doing that, that would have been cool. Doesn't it? I love this song. I played it in my in the stream waiting thing. This song is so good. This is my favorite song from this game. Tower of Dolls. Shoot, I wanted to crouch. Look at that. These dolls. are also really cool. Not only the music kicks ass, but also the aesthetics of this area kicks ass. Oh, hell yeah! These enemies kick ass also. Even though they can be really annoying if you're not taking care of them properly. There we go. Ba-dam, ba-dam, ba-da, da-da-da. Take that. Bloodlines? Oh yeah, Bloodlines also has it, right? Oh. So there's a chicken here? So there's a chicken here, but if you just drop down, you don't get it. You're just gonna fall straight down there, and the chicken is gonna be unreachable. My strategy to get that chicken is to just jump off like that, instead of falling down straight, right? Because if you fall straight down, you can't control your jump. But if you do a jump, right, and then maneuver your jump, you can get that chicken. Again, kind of trolly. Game is filled with that kind of design. Where it's like, the first time you do it, it's like, oh god, I got. The designers fucking got me. Oh, I want that heart. These bats, these slow bats here, you gotta respect them. You gotta respect them because they can absolutely come in off screen very sneakily and hit you. You yamete! Shoot. You yamete! You yamete! Shoot! I'm gonna have to consume this weed. There we go. Isn't this sub-weapon crazy? Just a sub-weapon that just heals you? Oh, nice. I got a 1-up. Yeah, I love them too. They're so good. There we go. Shoot, there's still these three. Okay. Woo, that was close. We're not gonna use the herb again. Not yet. There's another chicken coming up. And if we don't get hit again and get that chicken, I think we're done for this stage. I think we're set. The boss for this stage is really rough, but watching Dot play it made me realize that there's a really good strategy you can do against it. Made me realize how the boss behaves, right? And once you know how the boss behaves, and you know how to manipulate it, it's not that tough. Woo! Okay. Okay, we got 5 heals here. Each heal consumes... Whoop. Almost let that chicken go. Each heal of this item consumes 10 hearts, so with 57 we can heal 5 times. So this boss should be pretty easy. The thing here about this boss, so this boss is the doppelganger. The thing also about this boss is that he can use the sub-weapons that you have. Also, including if you power it up with 1 or 2. And so that makes it very lethal if it has like the axe or something. But some sub-weapons he can't use. Like this herb and the stop clock he can't use. So. Shoot. So the strategy here with this boss is that he walks on a figure 8 pattern. Like, see? Once you beat him, he's gonna go up there, then go down here, and then repeat. See? So all you have to do is to just always be in front of him and whip him once you're above him. Shoot. There we go. Just one more weed. just cause Simon needs it. It's been a long day. Yeah. He deals 4 damage while I only deal him 2. If you don't know this strategy, if you don't know that he walks this way, that he always does a figure 8 around the stage, that's how his AI is programmed, then you're just screwed. Because if you try to beat him any other way, it's gonna you know, you just cannot outdamage him. Thank you so much for the water bottle, Cameron. And especially if you don't know that Simon can whip downwards, then that battle is just unwinnable. But to be fair, the boss battle does whip downwards, so I think, you know, it kind of teaches you that that's a mechanic if you don't already know that. Oh, we don't want that knife. Get out of here, knife. Ah! Get. There we go. Get out of here. Ah! Not yet. Not yet. We might need the holy water later in this level, but not yet. Oh, that was close. Get out of here, blowing up skeleton. Oh yeah, look at these guys. So you need to crouch, right? To let him come through. But if you whip him 3 times, he does this. He gets angry and just charges. Shoot. See, these skeletons are much scarier than that bone dragon. We're just gonna... I don't think that candle has anything for us anyway. Ooh, okay. Damn, these corpses kind of thick though. Look at that. Hold on, I'm gonna smack that ass. Bam! Oh shoot, that flea man over there. Okay, woo! Okay, so this one, I have to jump and then duck and then proceed. There we go. Yeah, these backgrounds, it's like, am I in a PC game from 1993. Am I in Castle Wolfenstein or Doom? It's very Western developer, you know. It's very like Mortal Kombat, Doom, Castle Wolfenstein, that kind of stuff. Actually, is Castle Wolfenstein that brutal? I don't even remember if Castle Wolfenstein has that much gore in it. We need to go down here because if I remember right, there's a chicken here. Yeah, there it is. Watch out for these traps. Gotta watch out for them. I completely agree, X. See, here's why the downward swing is so useful. So I was trying to show there. Hold on. Let's make it across here. Oh, come on. So another reason why the straight downward whip is so useful is that on those red skeletons, you can just be above them, right? You can just be standing directly on them. And once they start reviving, you can just do a neutral jump and then swing downwards and defeat them that way. Oh! Killed him one shot. Do not want X. Do not want X. Simon likes his weed. I might have to change sub-weapon soon, though. Shoot. This corridor with this red skeletons is so devious. You gotta have your timing right for them to like kill them at the right timing. Otherwise, you know, just can't climb the stairs and you get stuck there. Shoot. So this is a section where I would really benefit from another sub-weapon. Gonna have to make do. Screw it. We're gonna ignore him. Goodbye, Frank. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that. Goodbye, Frank. Yes! How did that work? How did that work? Dude. Get out of here, you ugly babies. Get wrecked, Frank. Oh, I'm just gonna kill him from right here. Just to humiliate them. Oh, I got a 1-up from that too. Nice. I'll be honest, I wouldn't know if Castlevania 4 is a good game or not. Because every time I try that game, I get so bored with it. You know those games where you're like, you never finish them? You try starting them so many times, but you never finish them. Not because the game gets hard. Although, you know, if it does, you wouldn't know. I'm gonna keep the herb. I have a lot of hearts. An herb with a lot of hearts is really good. Like, you wouldn't know if the game gets hard or not. You just stop playing because you get bored with it. That's Super Castlevania 4 with me. I'm sure the game gets better later on, but Castlevania 4 starts so slow and uneventful. These long corridors where there's no enemies. Here's another chicken. And I'm like, ah, this is so boring. Oh, really? Medusa head? Really? Yeah, I like this game a lot. Look at this. Ka-chang! It was a painting. Look at the MC Escher painting right here in the background also. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Dude, I want to go to this art gallery. I want to go to Dracula's art gallery. Look at this. Yeah, these people are suffering, but so does every artist does for their work, you know? It's fine. So this next boss, I usually use a sub-weapon for it. I have no idea how it's gonna go with the weed. So this is Death. Death in this game seems kind of a chump, if I'm gonna be honest. If you have a sub-weapon, you can just melt. You just melt Death. Oh, wait. I have little time. No! Am I really gonna get a time over? Oh no, I'm gonna get a time over. No, no! I got a time over! That has never happened to me in a Castlevania. I can't believe it! I would have completely destroyed Death. I can't believe I got a time over. I was immortal. I had so many hearts. Death could not do anything. I don't need the chicken because I'm at full health. So you might see here, now that I have the cross, you might see what I meant with Death in this game is it's kind of he's kind of a chump here. Especially with the sub weapon. It would be nice if I had a 2 though. Yeah, look at that. His health is already mostly gone. Look at this. There you go, see? What? Come on! Oh, and of course I got a 2. Of course I got a 2 here. What happened? You didn't see what happened? I'll tell you what happened. The scythe. Death's scythe killed me. Death was dead. But the scythe just fell down, and as it fell down, it killed me. I like that y'all didn't even realize what happened. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny that that happened, though. Oh, there you go. One hit kill. It's not my fault Death is weak. Ah, shoot. Death is weak, but Death can be dangerous. There we go, see? Told you. Death is weak. See, it was that scythe right there. It fell on me. Oh, of course I get the 2 now. Thank you for the clip, Payazo. It's a pretty nice pose, isn't it? He's doing like voguing. You know, voguing? He's doing that. Simon's doing that, but in the air. Oh, look, it's Drac. So this is the stage that I got stuck on. I know how to do this beginning section. So what you want to do? Well, not gonna get the holy water. Usually I get the holy water, but since I have the number 2 here with the cross, just gonna use it. Which means that I might have to employ some slightly different strategies. Okay, there we go. Ah, come on! Really? Got hit by that? Yeah, this is from Castlevania 4, isn't it? Bam, 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 bada. I like the change in the drum beat there. It's really good. Oh no, he deflects the Okay. There we go. Go here, because if I remember right, there's a chicken here. If we go this way. Did you see that? That knight just came out of nowhere, just dashing like, I'm gonna get you! Again, it's a really mean gotcha if you don't know it's coming. But if you do know, it's like, you just look back at him. Take him out. So we're approaching the part where I died here. Nice. Jesus hype. Yeah, Jesus was there, wasn't he? Dracula just has Jesus. So there's this candelabra comes down. Okay, I managed to avoid it. But once it does, Get these Hell Knights? I'm not sure how to deal with them. Because they just guard my attacks? Okay. I don't know exactly the timing to hit them. I think it's when they're attacking, but it's so hard. Often when I... Okay. Got him. See, they just guard my attacks like that. Okay, got him. Okay, so this is a new part. Oh, I know what this is. Oh, I know what this is. I know what's coming up. I know what's coming up. Who... Okay, yeah, that works. That works. Somehow that worked. Ah! Okay, that worked too. Well, do I want the stopwatch? I got triple though. I got triple cross, and I'm not sure if the stopwatch should work on these guys. Oh. Yes! Okay, got it. Somehow I got it. Wait, a maid? Oh, I don't trust this maid. Oh, got her. Get out of here, you ugly maid. Wait, you can't attack them? Okay. Can't attack them until they... Ah! Apparently you can't attack them until they bow down. Until they bow down and say hi. Okay, it seems that to beat them I need to do a jump whip. What is she doing? Ah! What is that? Why did she become a zombie? Okay, I gotta cross. Whoop. Ninja maid. Aren't those just Tohos? Get out of here. Oh no, she's becoming... Okay. If I hit them in the air while they do that, seems that it's fine. Oh shoot! Get out of here! Get out! No! Ah! Get out! Get out! Get out! Yes! Oh, shoot. Is there another one? Oh, is that a panther? Okay. Panthers I can deal with. Yes, double. I'm scared of those ninja maids. Wait, is this it? Oh, oh my god, we're in Drac now. We've already reached Drac. Oh, look at that moon. That's the most high-res moon I've ever seen. You know? The higher res moon than any NASA picture I've ever seen. Oh, I don't have a lot of health though. I have so little health though. Is there a secret chicken here somewhere? Alright. I don't think there is. This is gonna be a holy water? Okay, yeah, it is. I'm gonna keep my double, you know. Double cross is pretty good. I don't know if Dracula's second form is gonna be that good against it. Get out of here, Drac! No! Does he just have the same pattern as the original one? I'm guessing so, right? What if I use my strategy that isn't actually very consistent at all? What if I use my extremely non-consistent strategy that I use on the NES Dracula against this guy? Like this? Yeah, okay. Okay, that works. Somehow that works. I'm not sure what the timing that I'm doing it is at. Like, right here, the distance. Maybe a little bit closer, like this. Yeah, okay. Somehow that works. I don't know why that works. But that does work. Okay, maybe a bit closer here. Shoot. I need to do it a bit earlier, I think. Okay, that did work. Distance is about here. Oh, that was too far. Nope. No! Is his face getting more messed up? The face sprite definitely changed. Am I messing up his face? Or is he just getting angry at me? No! How did I dodge that? How did I dodge that? I'm sorry, Holy Water, but I got double cross. Okay, I did not dodge that one. One more. Oh my god! Oh my god! Is that blood gonna reform? Okay, yeah. About this. Ah! Scary! Oh! I wonder if I can just chain lock to keep it in place with the Holy Water. I'll try the Holy Water now. Come on, you can't just keep giving me double. You can't tempt me like this, Satan. Satan is tempting me. Can I do this first phase without getting hit? This strategy feels so dangerous to use. It feels so dangerous because I'm not completely sure what the right timing is. The right distance, the right timing. I'm just kind of doing it blindly. And it mostly works. It feels really bad to use. Ah, see? It feels like I'm getting lucky. You know what I mean? Okay. Just gotta focus. I need to hit his face on the way down. But a little bit earlier than that. Because then I get all the fire things with it. As long as I don't get hit, I think it's a net positive. Oh, nice. Thank you, Drac. Dude, if this is a 1cc right on my first go, that would be crazy. Oh my god. I mean, it's not my first go at this game, but you know, my first go at Dracula. It's now or nothing, baby. It's now or nothing. Come on. Where are you gonna reform? Do you just reform the same place every time? Okay, no. What if I duck here? Oh my god! Blind spot? Ooh, blind spot? Blind spot? Did I get him in a blind spot? Woo, baby! Woo! 1. C, baby! Someone ping dot. Thank you for the cheer, Rachel Retro. Someone just go to her chat and tell her that. I was like, you know, I'm gonna do a run. I'm probably gonna get him. It might take me like a couple hours, but I'm probably gonna get him. And then I'm just gonna do like a couple 1cc attempts after that. I was not expecting to get it first try. Oh, look at Simon there. Look at him. He lost one of his shoulder pads. X68k Ueda. Thank you, X68k Ueda. I think it's Hideo, his first name. Hideo X68k Ueda. Thank you, Uto-chan. Thank you, Yadabon. Thank you, shoot, what? Thank you, I can't read these. These fonts are hard to read. Devi Kogarashi. Thank you, Sato, whatever your name is. Oh, look at this those. Thank you, Yamada. Thank you, Kuroko Tao. And the hero, Simon Belmondo. Barry. Thank you for playing. Would this eject me to the title screen, or will it just immediately begin the second loop? Da 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 da. Oh, second loop, huh? Okay, let's take a look at how the second loop is like. They give me an extra life for defeating Dracula. Ooh, I don't want that. Is this thing still here? Okay, these items are still here. Let me see if there's anything different here. Wait a minute. These guys are way faster. These guys are way faster. These guys are super fast. What the heck? You guys are not supposed to be this fast. Look at that. They're faster than I am. I can't outrun them. What the heck? Gonna be a panther here. That was a 1cc, right? I'm not crazy. I'm not tripping here. I don't remember continuing. Ah! I mean, I guess I did not feed the 68k credits. Oh! Why is that bat so fast? Why is that bat so fast? Look at that! Look at that shit! Look at that! That bat is crazy fast. What about you, iBoy? The iBoy seems to be the same. They're gonna be chicken here, or is the flea man gonna move up to here? Okay. Chicken is here. What the? Why are these enemies so fast? Who turbocharged these guys? Ah! Okay, these mermen are a bit more aggressive, I think. Oh. Okay, fine. I mean, I wanted the clock, but not gonna complain about a cross, you know? Shoot. These mermen spawn way more aggressively, and I think they also shoot fireballs faster. Ah! Ah! These bats are so fast! I'm so scared of climbing these stairs because I can't jump on these stairs. So if a bat like that comes mid climbing my stairs, I'm just screwed up. I'm just fucked. That thing's just gonna grab me. Oh, that was lucky. Just gonna use this thing. I bet all the enemies also take 4 damage also. What about you, Bat Boss? Are you any different? Besides probably taking more damage away from me? Ah! You did not do that last time we fought. Yeah, see? Took 4 damage away from me. Oh, shoot! This guy's so aggressive! Just goes straight at me. It's funny that my sub-weapons can kill those bats. Ah, damn it. Should have picked the axe. The axe and stop clock really are the best weapons against that boss. As much fun. Damn it, why do you always spawn? Why does the 2 always spawn when I have no sub-weapon? This boss is way more aggressive than before. About when it reforms, right? It just goes straight at me like that. There we go. Got him in the cool voguing pose. We're just gonna keep going until our credit ends. Look at our score. Look at that beautiful score. We got all the digits in that score counter. It would be really funny if I somehow finished the game again in just 1 credit. That's impossible. I'm not that skilled, but it would be funny. What the? Dude, these crazy fast bats are really scary. Ah! Stop it! Stop it! Ah! Stop it! Scared of all these bats. Especially because they all do 4 damage, right? Ah! How did I dodge that? Get out of here. Stop it! No! Impaled. Get out of here. Gonna be another bat right here, isn't there? Stop it. Get out of here. Stop it! No! Get out of here. Stop it. Stop it! Stop it! Get out of here, you weird bats! Why are they so fast? Get out of here. Ow! I got by the same trap. I'm like, I can't just whip this guy in midair. And then, bam. Just gets me. The bat just... my noise filter filters it out. I'm trying to do... Hold on. What if I shut the noise filter off? Hold on, I'm gonna try shutting off the noise filter. You can hear what I'm doing. Let's see if the mic captures that. Okay. And then that bat just... Okay, now you heard that, right? Ah. Okay, that ruled. Well, I think I'm done with this game for now. I don't think y'all want me to suffer in the second loop. But I do have something else I can play. I do have something the back burner that I was like, you know, I should get this going. Let me take off this water bottle. All right, I'm gonna get this up. Hold on. Yeah, it's too early to call off the stream. We gotta play something else. So something else is currently there's something ongoing right now called the Sonic Hacking Contest. If you know Sage, that's the Sonic Amateur Games Expo. Kind of like that, except Sonic Hacking Contest is a it's a context of like Sonic ROM hacks, right? Of like modification of Sonic ROM hacks and mods, right? Modifications to the original games. And while Sage is an expo, the Sonic Hacking Contest is an actual contest where people like submit entries and there's different categories for which they can win. Get over there. All right, let me get this up. Aha. So this ROM hack here, well, you see what it is about. We're just gonna start a game. This isn't too exciting, this one. This is more like technically exciting than anything. US soundtrack, because why not? You know, I was too lazy to download the version that is the Japan soundtrack. You adjust the window here. Before. Alright, so this is Sonic CD, you know Sonic CD. This is the original Sega CD version. I highly prefer the Japanese one, but there are tracks that I really like on the US version. So let's get this past sign and do a time travel here. Oh. Did you see that? Do you understand what this hack is now? We need to see if Chad understands what this hack is. I showed the unique feature of this hack just now. Dekai desu. Exactly, Payaso. So this ROM hack, they managed to make the game load super fast, right? Between time zones in a way that it doesn't need the time cutscene anymore. And the way that they did this, I've read this. Well, I'm not a technical person, so I don't know exactly the details. I've read this. The gist of it, from what I understand, is that they basically reorganized the level data. So they divided the level data into different chunks. That is like, and between those chunks there are like stuff that's like things that both time zones, the zone that you're warping to and the zone that you're being warped from, what do they have in common, right? So those chunks remain the same. So the game doesn't have to reload them to like get them off memory and reload them. And they've also made some of the programming. They converted some of the code to something else also to make it like load faster also. They did a whole bunch of work that seems really impressive. And this is what this hack does. Isn't that cool? So like, let's warp to the future now. Let's see what's up with the future. Let's see if all time regions load. Ah, shoot. Should have wind up that time traveling longer there. Where's another future sign? More over here, I think, right? There we go. There's another one. Okay. Let's see. Let's do it like this. And then there we go. That should warp us. Still a little bit of like a jankness here, but that's the thing that original Sonic CD also has when you time travel. Okay, now let's go to the good future now. Let's see. That's a past sign. Future sign should be up here. Oh, right here. Yeah, there we go. There's also another one that's up this waterfall. So let's take another time traveling safe spot. Like so. There we go. See how instant that was? Technology is amazing. And yeah, apparently this demo only has Palm Tree Panic 1 because I guess, you know, the person doing this ROM hack needs to manually convert all the zones by hand and stuff, you know, all the code. So this demo only goes so far to Palm Tree Panic Act 1. But it's pretty impressive that he managed to do that on original Sega CD hardware, you know? That's what's so interesting about the Sonic hacking contest in comparison to Sage. Because Sage is like people like trying to make their own fan games. But this, you get a lot more stuff like this where it's just like, here's this proof of concept, right? Here's this, here's what we can do on this hardware or on this game. Stuff that's like not necessarily like amazing for someone to like, for a random person to pick up and play, but for engineers, right, of the community, they're gonna look at it as like, how do they do this? And I'm like looking at this like, how do they do this? That's crazy. That's awesome. Another ROM hack that I've downloaded. I think I've shown this before, but it was an old, pretty old broken version, and this is the most recent update of it. It's Sonic 2 Pink Edition. What's on options, by the way? Oh, there's difficulty select. We'll put it on normal. Actually, you know what? Let's put it on hard. I want to see what's up. How does the game change here on hard? So you play as Amy and Cream. They play kind of like how they play in the advanced games. So Amy has a jump button, which she can't damage enemies with, but she has an attack button. It allows her to twirl her hammer around. If you hold down and then use the hammer attack button, she does this. I guess up doesn't do anything. In midair, if you hold down and do the hammer attack, she does this. Jump, the spin dash button now does this hopping thing. Yeah, and then she has a dash also if she uses her if she holds up and dash, right? Oh yeah, Cream absolutely has a strong chow. Look at that. Look at that. It feels like cheating. Oh right, I can't. Muscle memory kicked in. I was like, I gotta spin here, but she can't spin. Whee! Yeah, it's Amy Chow because she's partnered with Amy, right? It's like a Sonic Advance 3 mechanics, right? Whereas in Sonic Advance 3, depending on which character you're paired with, the Chow would change. And the abilities would change also. These sprites look really good. They look beautiful. Look at that. I've seen a lot of ROM hacks that change the characters, right? And when they have to do a custom sprite for these, for the special stage, often they don't look that great, but this one looks fantastic. Pixel work here is great. Both Amy and Cream here. Bam bam ba ba dum. Did I get all the Chaos Emeralds? I'll try getting all the Chaos Emeralds. $140, let's go.
You guys are.
Don't listen to Dr. Robotnik. You guys are not funny looking. Hello, my two. We beat we beat Castlevania Chronicles. With 1cc accidentally. I wasn't meaning to just beat it 1cc at first, right? I thought it was like, I'll play. You know, I got stuck in the last stage while I was practicing, so I was like, okay. So I'm gonna play it. Probably get my ass kicked a bunch. And then, you know, if we do it fast enough, I'll play it again and try the 1cc. But then we just got the 1cc on the first try, so... So now I'm just showing stuff that I downloaded from the Sonic hacking contest. That's ongoing, right? A bunch of ROM hacks and mods for Sonic games that people have created and are submitting to a contest to rate them. Oh. Damn. What? Wait a minute. What is this monitor here? Ah, no! Come on! Ah, man. I'm not gonna be able to get that Chaos Emerald. Oh yeah, something else here that I didn't explain about the moveset here. This attack here. This dash here. If I press attack while she does this. Did you see that? Hey, you know, Panic Witch, it did. It did. Not gonna lie here. It did do that. I just wish that enemy wasn't there. Oh, I bet we can get to the special stage over there. I should have used Cream's Chow to get rid of that enemy, honestly. Hammer's bounce pads? Ah, no! I'll try that. Hold on. That's a good question. Well, nothing on this one. I think I'll try. I think I'll actually bail out on trying to get all the Chaos Emeralds. I think it would make this playthrough a bit too long. And also, I screwed up. I screwed up on Act 1 of Emerald Hill a lot, so I'm like, cut my losses here. Pretend that I'm doing this for the good of the stream. I'm gonna try on a non-diagonal spring and see if it does anything. Okay, get these enemies out of here. Okay, let's test this monitor now. Okay, so it's the Pogo Spring from Sonic Chaos. Whoop. Ah, come on. Spring should have shielded me from that. I think hard mode just adds a bunch of more enemies. I don't think there were that many enemies here in Emerald Hill. I was like, I don't know if hard mode does anything, but now I'm like, you know, I'm getting a lot of enemies here right now, actually. So maybe it is doing something. I turned the game into Commander King. How so? Oh, the Pogo, right? Forgot that that is a thing that Commander King does. I love this attack so much. Oh no, but Payaso. Oh no. I wonder if the bosses are any different. I'm guessing not. Oh, I know what I should do here. Okay, I think this boss might be a little bit faster. It's so much fun to attack Eggman by doing that. Yeah! Wait, does he have more health? Okay, he does have a lot more health. Oh. I wish this attack was faster. This hammer Toro thing. I don't see how useful it is. I mean, I guess it can be useful for not having to deal with the timing of the hammer. Strawberry? Because, I mean, cream, cheese, vanilla. I guess a pink shot and chocolate, right? Like chocolate for the brown chow. I guess the pink one should be strawberry. Look, it just makes sense. The naming convention just makes sense. Oh, okay. They just added more spikes here also. Okay, so there are more changes here than just more enemies. Well, maybe. Don't forget Blaze the cat. I am a cat after all, and I'm not the other cat. I'm not the other cat in the Sonic franchise. Well, actually, there's also Honey, so maybe I am the other cat, but not the other third cat that I'm not referring to. Not that one. Maybe that one represents my appetite more than anything. Wait a minute, that's supposed to be a 1-up. They changed that to a barrier just because it's hard mode. No! I saw what that was too late. There aren't even any Eggman monitors in Sonic 2. Like, I think they're available in debug mode, but there aren't actually any in the level design. Super Black Bass Fishing... Not Bass Bass. Bass Fishing on the Super Nintendo. Hello, Isvey! Yeah! Welcome. We got the 1cc on Dracula, like extremely early. So so I'm just playing Sonic ROM hacks from the Sonic hacking contest now, since we accidentally got it too early. Yeah, I accidentally got it on my first try. It was on my last life too. Yeah, Castlevania Chronicles too easy. Hello, Gamma Chris. Yeah, this ROM hack rules. This is a new version of it. Ah! There are spikes there now. This is a new version of this ROM hack that adds a few things like hard mode, which I'm currently on. So if the level design seems slightly different, that's why. Oh, Pogo Spring again. Let's roll up to Dr. Robotnik with this. Hold on. No! No! There's only 2 platforms! Hold on, let me show you my favorite feature of this ROM hack. Hold on. This is my favorite feature of this ROM hack. Are you ready? You see this? This is an attack, by the way. This damages enemies. Yeah. You'd be right, Pennequitch. I think, right? Am I forgetting something? Well, unless you count... maybe the kart racers? Or spin-offs like that? Ah! Dude, there's... Where are the platforms? Where are the platforms at? How'd you see that? I made him splash goo on himself. Do you see that? Do you see what Eggman did? That's something new also. He doesn't do that in Sonic 2. Although I think there is... that graphic does exist in like debug mode in the ROM or something. Yeah, it's cut content, right? I'm afraid it doesn't count. Ray does not count. Because he was playable in Sega Sonic, right? Ha! Get splashed. Dingus. Ah! No, I was holding down. Emmer, yeah, but Emmer was before Sonic 06. So I think Sonic 06 really was the last time. Well, yeah, Sonic Rush was before 06, so no. I guess if spin-offs count, then I guess there'd be like some minor character from Sonic Riders or something, or one of the later Sonic Riders that would count. Or like the Olympic Games, right? Wait, there's Sonic Boom. There's Sonic Boom. Right? No, wait, Sonic Boom... Styx isn't playable in Sonic Boom. Or is she? No, I think she is. She is playable in the 3DS game, right? Styx. Or at least in the second Sonic Boom game. So there you go. That's That's your answer. It sticks. Sticks the Badger was the last introduced playable character in the Sonic series, like brand new introduced playable character. Sticks the Badger. Take it to court, unless you were to count, you know, stuff like Sonic Dash. Which case, you know, the last playable character was Sonic's mom from the movie. That is an owl. Wait, what is this? Okay, I did read that they added some secret levels here. Okay, so we got... So this is Dust Hill Zone. It says Sand Shower Zone, but we all know true deep in our hearts that this is Sand Hill. Oh, nice. Wait a minute. I'm slow. Those were slowdown shoes. Can't make me slow. Oh god, is this power-up ever gonna go away? Is it not on a timer? Okay, there we go. It went away. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Should have just done my spin dash, honestly. Oh, come on. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, wait a minute. I can use this. I can use this. Nice. Is this an Amy exclusive path like Knuckles? I put on my docs after... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that. Huh. Yeah, home I only wear sandals. Only wear flip-flops. As Americans call it. Flippy flops. I like that name. It's cute. Over here, flip-flops, you know the thing where people associate a product with a brand so much that they refer to the object as the brand? You know what I mean? Like, instead of saying razors, they say Gillette or something. Or instead of saying bandages, they say Band-Aid. Which I'm probably guilty of. I still refer to bandages as Band-Aids. I think everyone in Brazil does that. I don't think anyone in Brazil doesn't say Band-Aid. You know what I mean? Unless they're like doctors. Wait a minute. I want this. Yes, yeah, I agree, user Mario 64. If someone gives me like a round bandage, you know? Like one of those from that they give you like at the hospital or when you go get vaccinated. Like I'll call that a bandage. But if it's that shape, you know? That cylindrical shape, I'm like, that's a Band-Aid. What was my point? What was I gonna say? I forgot even. Oh yeah. Flip-flops here in Brazil. it does happen with flip-flops here, where people will sometimes refer to flip-flops as Havaianas, which is a brand of flip-flops, a very famous brand of flip-flops. It's in fact so famous that I think outside of Brazil, Havaianas advertises themselves as kind of like a luxury brand. Oh, I don't want that. So, for instance, my cousins that are not from Brazil, right? If I go over there to where they are, they will ask me for, hey, can you give me some Havaiana sandals, because it's just expensive there in a way that it is not here, because it is marketed as a luxury item over there. I think the reason for that is that brand actually holds patent over the kind of plastic that they use for those flip-flops, or the material. So competitors can't make your sandals be the exact material that they are, right? And so that material is like exclusive to them. And I think this is why they're like this, right? Because they own the technology for that. But honestly, other brands of flip-flops are fine. The brand of flip-flop that I'm wearing right now is not Havaianas. But sometimes I will refer to them as Havaianas. You know, I'll refer to my flip-flops as Havaianas because it's so ingrained the culture to refer to them as such. No bosses, huh? Let's keep on the lookout for any other secret levels. Oh, that's another speed down shoe. Oh. Boing. Owned. Owned. Did you see that? That guy got owned, dude. Oh, I want that shield. Give me. These hard mode changes are not too big to be interesting. But, you know. If I'm gonna play Sonic 2 for the millionth time, I want to put as many modifiers on that sucker as I can. Huh. Where could the other secret levels be? Well, we could try the pit in Mystic Cave, right? We could see if it leads to hidden path zone here too. Well, it's always what's on the back burner, Mario 64. You know, if I finish the game too early, it's what it is on the back burner. It's what's like already ready. It's the leftovers, you know? If dinner comes out burnt, we got Sonic in the fridge to microwave, you know? If it's late in the morning and you're not gonna cook something, you know, you're too tired to cook something, but you don't want to go to sleep hungry, Sonic is what's in the fridge. Oh, damn it. Ah. I wanted to keep the pogo going. Yeah, make Sonic Curry. Everyone Google Sonic Curry right now and tell me your reaction to what you see. You've seen it? Yum. Would you eat that? I would try it. I'm of the mind that I would try anything unless I I strongly suspect that it's going to give me a stomach ache, you know? Unless I strongly suspect it could make me ill or kill me, I'll try anything. Well, BL, you're never gonna know what I said. You're never gonna know what I said. It's impossible. None of my chat will tell you what I said. It's gonna be the secret. You love the Sonic Curry? Oh shit, this guy's faster. It's fine, we can just do this over and over again. Wait a minute. If we just... Yeah, we just curl into a ball, so we can just use the flippers to just retain ball mode. So we can retain ball. Gotta retain ball. Or we can just use... Or we can just use the Amy Chow, I guess. Cheat. We could just hang around here and press the attack button and let the Chow do its thing. Apparently. Oh, this feels like cheating. There's no honor in this. And yet it did it. And yet it did its thing. You know, I'll try the Sonic Curry, but if you're telling me, like, this is what's for dinner, you know? It's either this or a burger from your favorite burger place. You know? If you told me that, like, this is what we're eating for lunch and dinner, I would be a little grumpy about it. But trying with no commitment, I would try the Sonic Curry. Thank you so much for the water bottle, Cameron. Ah! Hold on, let me drink this water. No! Well, you know, I'm gonna be grumpy about the Sonic Curry for like the first couple of days, and then I'll get used to the fact that it's blue and be like, ah, it's not bad, it's curry. Probably just tastes like it probably just tastes like curry. But then after after a week or two, I would be grumpy about only having to eat Sonic Curry. It would probably take the joy away from eating. Wait a minute. They removed the seesaw there. That's mean. And Sonic Popsicles? Man, Actually, I think the Sonic Curry might be better than the Sonic Popsicle. Oh, you didn't give me an invisibility here. Gonna have to do this without invisibility. Which I don't think I've ever done so in my life. How do I survive this without invisibility, actually? I've never done this section without the invisibility. Boing. I wonder. I don't think it's too old. I remember people talking about it a few years ago, right? I'm sure it was last decade. Or maybe it could have been an old thing that it only recently resurfaced or something. I think the Sonic Curry is probably better than the Sonic Popsicle. I'm gonna be honest. Because, like, the Sonic Curry, I think I would grow to appreciate that it's just curry. You know, I would get over the fact that that blue is a kind of an appetizing color for a hot food like that. And it probably is just, like, halfway decent curry, you know? But the Sonic Popsicle, I think, looks kind of cheap. Looks like a pretty cheap popsicle. I think I would get graded about it faster. I bet there's no one up here. Yeah, it's just a shield. I'll shoot better than nothing. What would Fang curry taste like? I'm guessing it's just a regular curry, but again, it would just look like grapes. It would just look like grape flavored curry, but it's just regular curry. Ooh, what happened to the synthesizer? No! Are you kidding me? You replaced that with an Eggman monitor? My favorite secret in Hilltop Zone? The cool hidden monitor there that you can't dodge out of the way if you're going for it. That's so mean. Blue, oh god. Blue shit. Oh god, I didn't consider that about the Sonic Curry. That would feel bad. This guy is way faster than usual. Yeah, to make curry that blue, I would imagine it would do, you know, it would do something to your number 2. That is an aspect that I hadn't considered. That maybe makes the Sonic Curry not okay, honestly. Maybe if you ate that much Sonic Curry, you would die of food poisoning by the colorant. The colorant would give you food poisoning. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try that pit, that devious pit of Mystic Cave, and see if it is if it leads to Hidden Palace Zone like in the 2011 version of the game. Change the strawberry to blue raspberry. Be like that Willy Wonka kid who gets turned into a blueberry, but I get turned into a raspberry instead. Wait, is blueberry and blue raspberry... Those are different things, right? Blueberry and blue raspberry. Blue raspberries are a myth. I believe in blue raspberries. Shoot. I believe in them. You know that song from the Mother series, Pollyanna? Have you ever seen that song with lyrics? And she's like, I believe in fairies. I believe in whatever else, fairy tales. I believe in fairies and fairy tales too. Or something like that. Like that, but she's singing like, I believe in blue raspberry. What is happening with the background, by the way? That's not normal. Some tile there got messed up. Even the background is becoming pink. I have cherry and strawberry and red apple, but blueberry is in a common flavor in candies. Might as well use blue for some... Ah, I see. I see. So blue raspberry is just a flavor that is added to candies and stuff. Just to have more blue flavors. Part of Big Candy. A plot by Big Candy. Increase profits. Ah! What's over here? Of course it's a negative monitor. You know, I was like, I know there's a monitor down here. I could just use my hammer tool to get it, but I bet it's a negative monitor because of course it is. Wait a minute. I think the section with the hole with the infamous pit is coming up. Yeah, I think it's right around here. Pogo! I want Pogo. Ah, shoot. This is a terrible section to have it. Oh, Pogo. Why would you put Pogo Spring in such a bad section? Let me have fun. Here, did I go past it? I'm worried that this is already the boss section. No, I'm not past it. Okay, it's coming up. Right here. Pit. Let's see if this pit leads to Hidden Palace. Yeah, it does! Yeah, it does! Look at that! Got another secret level. Oh. That didn't work. Does this thing fire flames? Damn it, Cream. Of course, another Eggman. Wait, can I order? What if I order the Shao to go destroy it? You won't you? Oh no, because I broke that platform. I think this is the only way forward. Ah, so mean. Ooh. I want to get up there. There's the Master Hammer right there. Ah! Hey, Panic Witch, you asked about this before, right? You're like, what happens if you hammer a spring? Turns out, it springs you higher. Isn't that cool? Ah, that's awesome. I didn't know this. I'm guessing that it just doesn't work with diagonal springs because they're weird. Yeah, this is Hidden Palace Zone. This ROM hack introduces a few secret levels hidden in the hidden in the zones. We did a Dust Hill Zone, and this is Hidden Palace Zone. I believe Wood Zone is another one of them. Nice. Ah. Ah. I better do the dash. There we go. Oh, okay, I see. I can do this. Aha. Oh no, how do I get out of here though? Oh, there you go. Can Cream carry me? I don't think so. I'm holding up, right? Here. And, she's not doing anything. Oh. Nice. This is gonna be an Act 1 only zone? I think it is. It would be a pretty cool touch if they did that. Payazo. For those who don't know, Genocide City Zone was one of the concept names for a zone in Sonic 2. Until until the Americans told them that that word is not just a cool word in a cool OVA, in a cool Japanese OVA. And they renamed the zone to Cyber City Zone until they decided to scrap it and just turned it into Metropolis Zone Act 3. Ah. And so that's why Metropolis is the only zone that has 3 acts in the whole game, because the 3rd act was supposed to be an interstitial zone called Cyber City Zone. Oh, did I backtrack? I did backtrack. Oh, nice. Did I even know that monitor was there? I don't think I knew that one. Like, I knew that there was a monitor hidden like that in Oil Ocean, but I never bothered to know where it was. Or which one was it. I think I grabbed it already in one of my playthroughs, but I never memorized where it is. Yep, it's an Eggman monitor. Eggman monitors are so mean. Go face first. Go face first in the slide, Amy. I got her face all dirtied up by oil. He's probably really mad at me. Shoot. Yeah. Then at least sent Cream to get spiked up. Yeah, take that. Oh, I can just skip this. Yeah, I can skip this, the big jump. Great finish. Safe! You know, I'm watching Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and there's an episode of Deep Space Nine where the characters all play baseball, right? Like it's an anime episode. What? Okay, they added spikes where they shouldn't have added. I don't think the person who made this ROM hack knew of this shortcut here. That is... Well, no, there's a specific episode. Well, what do you mean by that several episodes, yes, that are anime? That are like an anime? Because I agree. But the baseball episode is one episode. Where the entire episode is them playing baseball. Like it's an anime show, right? Like there's the baseball episode in an anime. It's very funny. But when the captain who loves baseball is like explaining to everyone else what are the rules of baseball and how baseball is played, right? Especially not just to aliens, but also other humans, because nobody cares about baseball other than he, right? I feel like them. I feel like Worf. I feel like Worf when people talk about baseball, I have no idea what the rules are. Baseball looks kind of cool. My guesstimate over what the rules of baseball are is that there is a batter, right? And there is the guy who shoots the ball. I think that's called pitcher. And the guy who shoots the ball wants the pitcher... I mean, wants the batter... he wants the batter to not hit the ball, right? And the batter wants to hit that ball. And if the batter hits the ball extremely good and manages to knock it off the stadium, that's called a home run. And it's really good for some reason. I think that nets a lot of points. But if you don't get a home run, then the team that is from the ball shooter, let's call him ball shooter. Team of the ball shooter has to get that ball. And if they get the ball before it hits the floor, that batter's done. They killed the batter. They straight up kill him. Do you know how many points? No. I couldn't even wager a guess. I'm gonna guess 3. Home run is 3 points. That's what they refer to as the 3-pointer. When Americans talk about a 3-pointer, that's what they mean. It's a home run. So if the ball gets caught before it hits the floor by the enemy team, the batter gets killed on the spot. So it's a really high stakes game. But if it hits the floor, the enemy's team still has to get it. And once they get it, they throw it to someone else in their team. I think one of the people that are on the bases. I don't know which of the people in which base. I'm guessing any of the people in the base would do. And then someone runs across the bases. I think it's the batter. Or is it someone else? I think the batter... No, maybe the batter only bats. Because the batter... I think that you have these different roles. You have a batter and then you have a runner. And the batter bats real good. Then the runner goes for it. Like, once the batter bats, it's like... He yells out, "Go! Go, runner, go! Go, Gump!" I think that's what the movie Forrest Gump is about. That's why Forrest Gump runs. Because he's a baseball runner. Then the runner has to run across all the bases. And once the runner does that, then he scores a point. But if the people catching the ball, right? The ball that fell on the floor. If the people catching the ball throw it to one of the people in the bases before the runner gets all the way to the end, completes his whole run, then he also gets killed. Not only the batter, but he also gets killed. Also, the batter, if he misses the ball that the ball shooter shoots, if he misses it 3 times, he's out. But I think there's a penalty if the ball shooter shoots it in a... Oh, come on. That guy was not there in the original. They just did that because they hate me specifically. But what was I saying about baseball? Shoot. No! Right. What was I saying about it? Where was I? Oh yeah, if the ball shooter shoots the ball in a villainous way, and I'm not sure what villainous constitutes here. Maybe with the intent to kill. The shooter shoots the ball with the intent to kill. To the guy, to the batter, right? Then that's a fault. And I think the faults work like strikes. As in, if he does 3 faults, he's out. Which I think is kind of generous if you're trying to kill the batter. I think it's kind of generous if you shoot a really villainous ball that it counts to 3. Maybe it doesn't count to 3. But if he shoots that villainous ball 3 times, or if he kills the batter, then the ball shooter gets killed. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, they need to change turns, right? So the other team is the batter. Is it when one of the people got killed? I think it's when one of the people got killed, they switch sides. Or maybe it's when 3 of the batters get killed. Okay, I see. But I know there is a kind of fault. I know there is a kind of fault that is basically like a strike for the ball shooter. I've decided I'm not gonna call him a pitcher. It's gonna be the ball shooter. The shootster. I know there's a kind of fault like that. Maybe if he shoots it in a way that goes outside of the designated area, like the kind of ball that the batter could not possibly catch. Like, that's the ball shooter strike. Who's on first? Who's on first? I know that one. So how close would you say that I got to baseball there? Paniquid said 85%. Would anyone disagree with that percentage? Oh, really? I thought it was right next to it. I didn't think I was gonna get hit by it. I think Forrest Gump played football. Okay, yeah, that's another sport where you have to run a lot. Maybe that's why Forrest Gump runs a lot. How runners are safe on base. Oh yeah, because there's the slide, right? They slide over to the base. I don't know what the slide does. I'm guessing it's so they can reach the base faster. Oh right, no, they need to have their feet touching the base. The DS9 episode covered this. The foot needs to be touching the base, because then that will make them safe. Which I'm not completely sure what that means. There's a pretty great gag on the DS9 episode about being safe on base, about having the foot touch. There's something also about touching the player. That's also part of the joke on DS9. You gotta touch the exact player that that's on the base, I think. They slide because they must be touched with the ball. Okay, so it's like less surface area for them to, like, it's harder to hit low, to hit them low with the ball. So they're like tactical slides. So it's like a Mega Man then. It's Mega Man. Like when you use the slide to go low and dodge the Buster from a boss. It's exactly like Mega Man. Where is the platform here? Isn't there supposed to be a platform here? Where did it go? Where the heck do I go here? Cricket? That's a bug. I know that. Heavily associated with the Japanese summer. There you go. I know that one. Like, come on, I'm not stupid. Wait, no. Wait, it's not crickets that are associated with the Japanese summer. What bug was it that is associated with Japanese summer? Duophloring? You're just making that up. That doesn't exist. Duophlonkking? Yeah, that's cicadas. That is cicadas. Cricket is the one that's associated with the night. That's like... No, Duophloring is not a... It's not real. You just made it up right now. I'm just gonna do this, I guess. I couldn't even start to guess what Duophloring is. I could guess what American football is like. That's another sport that I'm not completely sure of the rules of. Alright, I guess the Chow did its thing. Okay, football. American football. Which is not really football because... don't use your foot. It starts with a bunch of people, like both teams facing each other, doing like a squatting wall, and they bang against each other. I don't know what for, honestly. One of the teams has the ball. And there's a guy in front of the wall that goes 10 hut, and he shoots the ball right above his groin to his teammates. Then someone in their teammates grabs the ball, which is not really a ball. It's more like a bread shape. So I'm gonna just refer to it as bread because it's not really a ball. Someone in their team grabs the bread, the leather bread, and starts running with it. And I guess both teams mashing against each other, like dashing against each other like that, is as a distraction. Drunkenly dancing on circle and throw towels at each other. Okay, that sounds like a cool sport, honestly. Right, back to football. The two teams just kind of like bash against each other because I guess the one that has the bread needs to get knocked down. When that guy gets knocked down, I think when the guy that has the ball gets knocked down, something happens. The game resets and just keeps doing that? No, wait. I think... Okay, I think that what happens is... Can't put the clucker here. Okay, what happens is when the guy with the ball gets knocked down, I think the match restarts, but they restart from the point in which that guy got knocked down. So I think the strategy here is that you need to basically conquer the field, right? In a way that you keep starting the match closer and closer to the enemy goal. So that you are able to carry the bread all the way over to their goal. And when you do that, that's a touchdown. Because you touch down the grass with your ball. Or something like that. There's also this huge antenna. Oh, that was really close. That was nasty. There's also this huge antenna thing that I think is also a goal, but I've never seen anyone shoot a ball through that thing. Every time I see American football, they're always doing touchdowns, which I don't think involve the big thing. It only involves touching down the ground with the ball. So there must be some way of scoring that big goal thing gets involved. But I wouldn't know. I've never seen that. Ah! Like, I guess you can just shoot the ball with your hand all the way to that goal. All the way to the big goal. But that seems like cheating to me. If you can just do that, then why even do the whole thing with, like, conquering space? So, football doesn't really make any... American football doesn't really make any sense to me. Also, there's some parts of the game where you can actually kick the ball. But I don't know how those are triggered. I don't know what the conditions are for someone to kick a ball in football. Yeah, I don't know what that big antenna thing. Big horseshoe antenna. I don't know what that does. I'm guessing that's the goal, but
Get ready.
hello 68k heart. Thank you for the subscription. We did the 1cc of Castlevania way too early. So I decided to just play some newly released Sonic ROM hacks from the Sonic hacking contest that's currently ongoing. Yeah, it's still listed as Castlevania Chronicles. Which I've decided to stay because it's funny. Thank you so much. Punt. What do you mean by punt? Do you mean kick? Is that what you mean by punt? When they kick the ball? I have no idea when they kick the ball. I'm guessing when a penalty occurs. That's what happened in soccer. But if people bashing against each other is like expected of the sport, is part of the sport play, then I don't know when a penalty occurs. I have no idea when a penalty occurs. But when does the kickoff happen in American football then? Oh, it's still spawning platforms. Oh my god! It spawns more than 3 platforms. Field kick. Okay, a field kick is the kickoff. Field kick is the kickoff. I have no idea what triggers a kickoff. I know there are moments in American football where you kick. I don't know when those are triggered. Oh, wait. Is it when someone scores? So when someone scores, the opposite team gets to kick off the ball from their goal. And maybe conquer some yards. And they get to conquer some yards for free that way. Unless the other team, like, grabs it and runs for it or something. And it just humiliates them or something. Okay, at the start and halfway point of the game. Wait a minute. When you start, you do the 10 hut thing. That's not a kickoff. Right? Or, wait a minute. Or, unless the 10 hut phase. That not the very start? Unless the 10 hut phase, the player who grabs the ball has a choice of either to kick it or to just grab it and run for it. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, so the kickoff is done before the 10 hut phase to decide where the players are gonna begin to play. That it? Okay. Yeah, I would have not known that. I would teach you guys about soccer, but I think soccer is pretty self-explanatory. I don't think there's many rules to soccer. I mean, there's one specific rule that not a lot of people know of that's very important, but I don't know the rule either. Sometimes in soccer, it's a fault if you... God damn it. I'm just not gonna defeat this boss like this. Soccer, it's a fault if your player is way too far into the other side without other players or something like that. But honestly, I don't know what that rule is. I've watched many soccer matches in my life. I've seen that happen many times. I don't know what exactly triggers that. Yeah, it's football, exactly, Bowser. I still got plenty of continue. Oh, yes, that is a real Pennyquitch. I cannot believe Pennyquitch knows more about real football than I do. I played soccer as a kid too, but I think that my sports coach just didn't enforce that rule. Or maybe, you know, I was a fat kid, so they also just didn't let me play very much, you know? I did practice. I kicked a lot of balls. But I don't think I played a lot of games. I was always the reserve player. Well, you know, I'm from Brazil and I don't know this rule, so don't feel too bad about it. I need to focus on that boss. I have no idea how to beat that boss. I always get hit. I'm guessing that I can't just do this, right? This leaves me vulnerable. This attack right here doesn't throw her hammer in the air when she does that. And the earliest that I can twirl the hammer is like pretty far up. Look at that. Yeah. I can't do this. Yeah, that happens, Cameron. Yeah, that also happens. It's always funny when that happens. It's not that fun when you're the one who did it, you know? It's like... like you're pissed off about the ball in your face. It doesn't feel like you did it, but you know. But there is a fun to it. I could just cheese this. Actually. It's called cheese because you just cheese everything. Yeah, I was never great at sports. It also doesn't help that when you're doing physical PE, right? Physical education or stuff like that. When you're fat or when you're, you know, not fit or whatever, it just kind of just like push you to the side. So you never get the opportunity to get really good at it. Also, you know. Basketball? Basketball is simple. I've played basketball. I know the gist of it. I might not know exactly. Yeah, the different ways to score. I know there's different ways to score, and the different ways to score give you different points. There's a slam dunk. There is a faraway shoot, which nets you more points than if you shoot from up close. And you need to dribble the ball. The moment that you stop walking and dribbling, you need to actually send it to a teammate. You need to actually pass the ball to a teammate. Otherwise, that is a fault. How many points? No idea. 5, 3. Why am I still doing this? I should just use cheese. Oh, really? Really? Really, video game? Alright, let's see what else I got here from the Sonic hacking contest. Actually, I don't think I've downloaded much else from the Sonic hacking contest. At least not ROMs. I'm too lazy right now to boot up something else, you know? I want to just do it all on emulator if I can. Let's see if there's anything else here that's something that I can do on the Mega Drive. Oh, there's this thing. There is this thing. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Let's load up this ROM. There's a few things here. We can do. There you go. This one. Oh God, why does it sound like that? This song from again? Da 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 dum. Da 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 dun, da da dun. Does anyone know where this song is from? Oh wait, I know. It's Virtua Racing. It's Virtua Racing. Ba da 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 dum, ba da dum, ba da 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 dum, ba da dum. Yeah, that's a Virtua Racing, one of the songs that play in it. All right, let's play this. Sonic and Johnny. So Johnny is a character from what is it called? Sonic Rush Adventure. Sonic Rush Adventure. They have two villains, Captain Whisker and Johnny. They're both robots. They're pirate robots. And Johnny were like rival battles. Yeah, this is from Virtua Racing. Yeah. Johnny was involved in rival battles for getting Chaos Emeralds, so it was like a special stage where you had to outrace him. Song is from dun, da 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 dun, da 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 da. Shoot, where's this song from? Ah, this song is so good. I can't remember. I can't remember where this song is from. Let's do Sonic first. Let's get a base here. I guess this is a ROM hack of Sonic 2, judging by the sprite. So the creator of this ROM hack, I don't remember his name, but he did some high quality stuff before. So I was curious to check this one out. He did Metal Sonic Overdrive, I think. He did I think a couple ROM hacks where you play as Sonic. Okay, I don't have a peel out. Halving Ball? Well, I know that one. The rules are made up. Wait, what am I doing? I feel like I'm going in circles here. Okay, so the timer, I think... Monica Ball? Okay, so I think the timer is indicating when Johnny is gonna reach the finish line, and I need to finish before he does. Okay, I got the drop dash. Okay, that's gonna help a lot. Oh shoot, I wanted that. Hold on. Oh yeah, this is another virtual racing song. I guess because this ROM hack is racing themed. That's why it's using all the virtual racing music. Also because the virtual racing music is good as hell. Oh, that's a lot of sprites. Oh, nice. Nice finish. You want me to talk about Monica's Gang, by the way? Our most famous Brazilian comic? The Brazilian equivalent of... Wait, I don't have the drop dash anymore. Do I only get it if I have the shield on? What would be the equivalent? The Monica equivalent? She's like our Nancy and Garfield all in one. Except I have more respect for Monica's Gang than I do have for Garfield. But the level of ubiquitous marketing and merchandising is kind of the same. Well, I'm not Garfield. Take that back. Custom boss is interesting. So Monica's Gang. Well, the main character is Monica, of course. She is toothy. She's toothy, chubby, and short. And the boys kind of bully her for those three qualities. You know, they get on her case for those three qualities. You know, if they want to piss off Monica, they'll say that. They'll say that she's toothy, that she is short, and that she is chubby. I do not have the Monica phone, no. That will get her angry, but the thing is... Oh, this song is from Dynamite Heady. This background is from Dynamite Heady also. But the thing about Monica is that she has crazy super strength. And this wasn't originally the case, but I think they've explained her super strength as she has this rabbit, this plush rabbit, right? Called Sansa. And the plush rabbit is actually the source of her super strength. I think. It could be that she's just strong. It's been a long time since I last Monica comic, so it could be that she's just strong. And the rabbit is just her weapon. Her weapon / her familiar. But I think her rabbit plush gives her the super strength. So because of that, she is the... Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna lose this. I only have 10 seconds. Oh. Oh, I am going to lose this. Never mind. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think they play around with the idea that the rabbit is the source of her power, but it's like not... But it might be something that's like not really like set in stone, you know? Something that maybe they play for some stories, but not in all stories, you know? The other main characters are Magali, which is Monica's friend. She's also a girl. And Magali's thing is that she has enormous appetite. She eats a lot. There's going to be a full meal in front of Magali, a full meal, and she's just going to eat it all in one bite. Oh. Okay. What does this do? Is this a 1-up? What did that do? And while Monica's short-tempered, Magali is more easygoing. And then the other parts of Monica's gang, the other two main characters are the boys. First one is Cebolinha. The name it's a nickname, right? Magali and Monica are real names, but the boys have nicknames. We don't know what their real name is. Ooh. I like this music. Oh. Cebolinha. The nickname translates to Little Onion, basically. Like they're calling him an onion boy. And the reason for that is that the way that he's drawn in the comic, it's a kind of a stylistic thing, right? Like Bart from The Simpsons, right? But the way that he's drawn in the comic, he only has 5 strands of hair poking out of his head. So it looks like an onion, It looks like the little hairs on an onion. So that's why they call him Little Onion or Onion Boy or whatever. The thing about him, the other characteristic that he has is that he has that language quirk, right? The quirk that kids have when they talk, when they're still learning to speak, or when they aren't that good at speaking yet, where they can't pronounce R's right. So whenever he's pronouncing words with R, he switches them up with L's, which in English I guess it would be like switching it with a W, switching L's with W's. Like instead of saying little, they say whittle. In Portuguese, it's switching R's with L's. I don't know if that's a thing that English-speaking kids also do. And the thing about Onion Boy is that he's kind of like Eddie from Ed and Eddie, as in like he's always plotting something, He always wants to be on the top. Kind of like Daffy Duck, So he's a little bit like Daffy Duck or Donald Duck, like that kind of personality, Where they want to be on the top all the time, but they are often not. They're kind of mischievous, but they have a good heart. Kept a brick in him, but this was later dropped. Wait a minute. Is that true? Is that true, 68k heart? Or is it something that you like to imagine? Is this your headcanon for it? That would be crazy. I didn't know. See, that's a Monica history that I don't know of. Yeah, Roddick sounds, right? Cebolinha, Little Onion Boy, doesn't know how to do Roddick sounds, so that's like his speech quirk. And he's kind of like those characters, like Donald Duck, Daffy Duck, that kind of like mischievous, ends up not doing great for him despite all of his plotting, but has a good heart. So the Act 3 here seems to always not be a race and just be a regular stage. Oh. Oh my god, 68k hard. I didn't know that. That's that's Monica, why would you do that? So brutal. Anyway, shoot. What else was I saying? Right. So I pretty much gave you the biz on Little Onion. And Little Onion boy, he's always plotting to get rid of Monica's shoot. He's always plotting to get rid of Monica's little bunny plush. I should try Johnny now and see if he's any different. So there's kind of like a rivalry with Monica and Onion Man. The other character, the fourth character, I take way too long to explain things. Fourth character is called Cascão, which, how do I translate this? It's like hold on, let's see if Johnny has anything different. He doesn't spin when he jumps. Oh, but he... What is this? So if I crouch and jump, he like charges up a super jump? Yeah, totally. The other character that's Sibylline's best friend, right? The other boy character is Cascão. The way that to translate his name is weird. So the idea is that Cascão, it's like alluding to a kind of dirtiness, like physical dirtiness, right? Where it has formed like a crust, right? So like that's the idea of the nickname, right? Like he's like crusty boy. He's crusty boy because he's a dirty boy. He doesn't wash himself often. So crusty boy. That's his thing, is that he's kind of doesn't wash himself very much. And much like Magali, he's more easygoing, you know? The strong personalities, the hot-tempered ones, are Monica and Onion Boy, while Magali and Crust Boy are more easygoing. Yep, Pigpen. What a weird character. Can I not break this? How can I break this? This is a Sonic only path, maybe? Like Sonic can break these because he can spin and I can't? But those are the characters. There's a ton of other characters, but those are basically it. A criticism that I completely agree with about Monica characters is that they're really defined by character. How did I fall down there? They're really defined by okay, just press down while running. What? Okay. Oh, I can just double jump with the shield. A characteristic of these Monica characters is that they're all defined by characteristics that are not your personality. So like Onion Boy and Monica do have strong personalities, right? But you know, you look at characters like Magali and Krusty Boy and Dirty Boy. they don't really have strong personalities. They're just like more easygoing to contrast against Monica and Onion Boy, right? But you have a really big extended cast also, right? I think that's maybe what sets Monica apart from similar kind of like comic strips, right? Is that Monica has built a really big cast of secondary characters that they can just rely. Oh, okay, that was the goal. They can rely on to give something like a little bit different. There is a boy who's opposite boy, so he does everything that's opposite. Like, you can see how these characteristics, right? Even though they're external characteristics, they the fact that you have so many characters that have so many of these characteristics means that you can create gags and stories surrounding about that aspect, right? So, like, you know, there's gonna be a story about, you know, Magali ate so much that she, I don't know, that something happened. Or the fact that Cascon doesn't want to take a shower. That Krusty Boy doesn't want to take a shower. You know, does something to happen. Or, you know, Cameron wants to eat Onion Boy because she's convinced he's made out of onion because of his hair. And because you have such a big extended cast of characters of different attributes like that, like, you know, there's a scientist boy. There is a man who's just there are like villains, right, to have adventures with. Like, there's Captain Ugly, and the thing is that he's like it's not that he's ugly, it's that his if Krusty Boy was older and even dirtier, he's Green Onion. He would be Green Onion because he wears green also. Anyway, I'm tired. I've shown you this ROM hack. I think you could get from the way that I was talking and the way that I was playing here that I'm kind of tired. What the heck? Wait a minute. He did a spin dash. How do you do that? Ah, whatever. Oh, anyway, I'm a bit tired, so I think we're gonna end the stream for now. Thank you all so much for joining me. It was a fun time. I'm glad that I got that 1cc. Let me see who I can raid. If there's anyone that I can raid. Hold on. Thank you so much, Cameron. Oh, you know what? Let's raid our friend of the stream, Dream Harrier Live, who is playing playing what? What is this? What are you playing? Izuki Shigeru no Yokai Butoden. The PS1 game. Okay, playing spooky PS1 games. All right. Let's raid Dream Harrier here, friend of the stream. Thank you all so much for hanging around. I'll see you there, okay? Ganyai! Gra!